The answer came in the next generation of synthesizers, with a computer memory capable of remembering which notes are played on the keyboard. Here, the musician will have both hands free to shape the finished sound of the sequence. Malcolm Clarke.
Well, that tune is now recorded, but recorded not on tape, but in a memory system that has recorded the control voltages that control all synthesizers. Unfortunately, I made a mistake in playing the piece, but we can go back, and this is what I did. I can ask it to stop. That note, unfortunately, is incorrect. Now, by pressing that button, we can hear it's gone. If we play back, there's a hole where it was. So what I'm going to do is going to put it in. Now that's recorded, but the quality of the sound is not at all as I want it, and this is one of the reasons I put it in the sequencer, so that my hands are now free to concentrate on the sound quality. Because I'm working with the melody in mind as well as the sound quality, I'm going to put another piece of information in to ask the memory to repeat. We can speed it up if we want to. No, it's going very fast now. Working on this sound pattern now, what I want to try and achieve is the sound quality that is described in a science fantasy play, which is about a house which is completely automatic. And I'll just stop the melody for a moment while I'm talking. What happens when the house becomes dirty is not ordinary vacuum cleaners come out, but tiny robot cleaning mice made of rubber and metal. And they have moustaches that they twirl to pick up the crumbs and little bits and pieces. Because the sound of a miniature mouse vacuum cleaner isn't at all like a sine wave that we're hearing at the moment, I'm going to change over to our old friend white noise. And it's going through a filter. Here it is. You can hear the notes, but they're not pitched at all, so I'm going to tighten the filter. Well, that's the sort of whistling sound that I want, but in order to get the idea of a vacuum motor speeding up and slowing down as they do, I want to put another voltage in so that the note changes its pitch as it's sounding. And because this will take time, I'm going to slow the tune down a little bit. I'm going to change the shape of the notes here and introduce this Now that's more like a vacuum cleaner. It's got the sort of feel about it, but it still doesn't have that whirling moustache sound that I particularly want. I think the best way to achieve that is to vary the loudness of the sound very quickly with another oscillator, and I can do that here. There we are. Now, if we go through once again, I'm going to ask it to stop at the end, and I'm going to put a long decay. There's a long decay. That's the sound of the mouse disappearing back into its burrow.
Here, a futuristic sound is about to be created for a door in Doctor Who. First, the original sound in the studio.
Wait here, please.
Instead of scraping along, the door must sound as if it glides. Dick Mills first generates some white noise as part of the new sound he'll dub over the original soundtrack. Having timed the movement of the door, he can now modify the white noise to the precise pitch and quality he requires. And here it is. He's now ready to dub the new sound over the original.
Wait here, please.